All right, it's Oscar time, y'all. And once again, Hollywood is touting its annual tired theme of super tolerant black people, magical do-gooder white folks, and stories that aren't quite remembered the way they actually happened. But hey, you know, facts aren't everything, right? So, buckle up, lean your feet back, and enjoy the ride. It's time to get right with the Green Book. The Get Right. As the end of 2018 rolled around, movie audiences can always look forward to three specific things. 1, an overly hyped superhero movie. Check. 2, a safe, family, feel-good, people aren't as bad as the TV says they are film. Check. And 3, a ridiculous amount of potential Oscar films masquerading as socially woke content. Definitely checked off. This year's submission and the 50s or 60s were different than what your grandparents told you category is the Green Book. Now, most def, we'll get to the real history on the Green Book, its actual impact on African Americans, and how quite possibly it was the first version of Yelp in a moment. But first, for anyone who hasn't seen the film, spoilers! Let me tell y'all about this movie first. The Green Book stars Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali as Dr. Don Shirley, a professional jazz pianist, and Best Actor nominee, you know, the guy that played Strider, Aragorn, the King, Viggo Mortensen, as Tony Lip, a club bouncer turned Bizarro World driving Miss Daisy / bodyguard. The story follows the 1962 journey of Dr. Don Shirley and Tony Lip as they embark on a concert tour through the Jim Crow-infested South. Now, in recent months, Viggo, who also produced the film, has had several spats with the Shirley family about the accurate portrayal of Dr. Don Shirley. And given history's account, it's not all that surprising to hear this. The Shirley family has publicly shown their frustration toward the Green Book, even as the film who recently took home Best Motion Picture for a musical or comedy, Best Screenplay, and Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role at the Golden Globes this year. Historically, the Green Book was a travel guide that helped thousands of African American motorists navigate the country. It provided information on venues and establishments that welcomed and serviced African American folk. Known at that time by its original title, the Negro Motorist Green Book, it was indeed a real thing. Named after its creator, Victor Green, the Green Book was published and distributed from 1937 all the way up to 1966. And because of his background as a U.S. postal worker in Harlem, New York, Victor was in a unique position where, between his own personal experiences and recommendations from his co-workers, he was able to create a travel guide that helped black motorists travel safely during a heavily racist environment. After its initial publication in 1937, African American travelers began submitting their own recommendations, and the book exploded. What started with just the state of New York grew each year until the book's final printing included the entire country and several international destinations. The Green Book was vital to people back then. It gave motorists a new sense of freedom, no longer locked in place by fear. By its final publication run in 1966, the Green Book, which had started out as a 15-page travel guide, had blossomed into a thick 99-page book that included hotels, restaurants, beauty parlors, nightclubs, and so much more, all of which had been vetted by fellow African Americans as safe places to visit. This has been part 1 of the Green Book. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and follow us for part 2 as we talk about what the Shirley family disliked about the film and what led to the demise of the Green Book. This is CK, signing out.